Alright, I did a quick little fix up of what I attempted to do last time. Turns out it didn't work at all. Um, Basically, I wasn't rescaling the time bases correctly. So this is the changes that I made. Firstly, I fixed the deadlock. Basically, the problem was when waiting for output, it waits for the background thread to set this teardown flag, wherever that is, up here. But that can never happen because before we even get here, we kill the background thread. Well, okay, strictly we set this and then that makes the background thread leave. So I decided it probably makes sense to kill all the outputs before we kill the input. That fixes the deadlock when the program's exiting. Secondly, I moved this comment from here to here because strictly you should be receiving frames repeatedly, not well, I mean, they call them frames, but not packets. It's frames that you need to receive repeatedly because a packet can have multiple frames. That's neither here nor there. I just moved that comment. We don't need to get the current time at all. We should be computing when this packet is displayed based off when it was recorded, not based off the current time. So this is not necessary at all. We just don't need to do that. Instead, what we need to do is take our input frame, take the PTS for our input, and figure out how far into the frame this, or how far into the recording this frame was recorded. Right, so this is how far into the recording it was recorded. And then what I want to do is I want to convert that into, instead of a PTS, into an actual number of seconds, so I can compare what was the time in like real time that this frame was recorded and figure out when I need to show it in the output based off the real time that it was recorded. And the way we do that is we rescale. Oh, I guess I have this here and also here. So, okay, I'll fix that, whatever. As in I can just delete this line. But yep, so what we do is we rescale it into nanoseconds, put it into a time spec, right? Time spec. And then we know what actual time, like in real time, the input stream was started. So if we add these two together, we get the real time that this packet was recorded. We also know the real time we started our output. So if we subtract the real time of the input, well, if we subtract that from, we have the real time of the input, we subtract away the real time the output started. What we have is the actual number of seconds into the output that this packet should be displayed. And then we just rescale that from nanoseconds back into the codex time base. We can strictly get packets before the output started, and that's simply because the input starts recording before the output does. So we just want to discard those, just get rid of them. Right, yeah, we changed from unsigned to signed. Right, I just recorded the original, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Sure, whatever, that's fine. And yes, that other stuff we did in pipe audio is not necessary. So all I did here is I made sure the output codec has the same time base as the stream. But we didn't need to do any of this. This was not relevant. We don't need to scale any of that stuff here. So I just deleted that. Oh yeah, I came across something I was doing, then I couldn't remember what it was, so I just added a comment there. And I don't think we need this, but I'll keep it in and think about it later. And yeah, this was completely unnecessary as well, because that was related to this stuff. So yeah, basically all we had to do was rescale all this correctly, and then it works. Well, at least I hope it works. So the audio does seem to be outputting correctly, but the real problem was that there was this drift, this AV sync issue that was happening in the recording. What I'm hoping is that this will place the audio packets correctly in real time. And the video, what we're doing is we're just grabbing that in real time. Like there's no buffering of that. We just grab a video frame in real time and then try to encode it. And there's buffering in the encoding, but that's fine. That's all handled by FFmpeg, but the actual what time is this frame, should this frame be displayed, is just whatever time we happen to grab it. All right. So hopefully the only thing I need to fix is the audio side and making sure that they're displayed at the correct time. But we'll see. So that's all for now.